So welcome, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit of a different scenario today. We're in the car, we're chilling, we're grilling, and we're going to do a little bit of discussion. First of all, I want to apologise because I did get my last video wrong, alright? Now, it wasn't ultimately my fault. I read about somewhere that I kept seeing everywhere that it was only 3 versus 3 if you were able to play with your mates in the same living room. Now, a lot of people have come back to me and say you shouldn't be spouting off false information. All right, I apologise. I hold my hands up. I'm sorry. But I was reading what I was reading. So apparently you can play 3 versus 3. And I'm not having a go. I mean, I was having a go because I think it's silly that you can't play with your mates. I know it's free. I know. It's a beta. I know. It's testing purposes. But still, that's my opinions. Well, I apologise. I got it wrong. And the beta's coming out tomorrow, most likely, if I put the video out on a Wednesday, and I'm looking forward to playing it. We're going to be playing that, giving it a go, my opinions, everything else for you guys to watch. But today's video, I thought I'd just do a quick one here about licensing, because, and ultimately answer that question: does licensing matter in the long run? For me personally, I'm not that fussed as long as you have the majority of the big leagues. Now, we know Konami have lost a lot to EA. EA have grown, they've bought more licenses, more teams, more leagues. It's got ridiculous for them. They still don't have the Champions League, though, which is good. You know, Konami do have something. But that also brings me to the other point of the Champions League license, all right? Because, you know, Konami technically have this license, but what really does it do for the game, right? You get a Champions League trophy that you get to look at. You get some overlays, you know, pre-game, post-game, middle of the game. And you get some music. And that's about it. There's nothing else. That licensing is pretty poor when you think that's all they get. Because you play a Master League, right? And you've got all these made-up teams in the Champions League. You play Europa League. You've got all these made-up teams in that league, you know, in that competition. It doesn't mean much. It doesn't mean much having a Champions League license, or the UEFA license, should I say. So for me, as long as Konami do something, and this is what they need to do, because they know every year they're not going to compete with EA when it comes to that. They can't. They haven't got the funds. They don't have, you know, the power that EA have, because they're a massive company, billions and billions of revenue every year. They need a better edit mode, okay? Give the community a chance to do what they do best. Now, I've just pre-ordered the PC version, Premium Edition. I'm going to have a blast in it this year, I'm sure. Don't know if I'm going to play My Club on that or on the PS4, but I'll certainly play my Master League on it. But the reason being as well is PC so much easier to edit. Now, the reason they're not bringing out a beta for the PC, just to let you know, is because someone will mod it like crazy. They'll probably go into the source files and do something with it, and Konami won't want you to do that. That's the reason. They learned their lesson many years ago when they brought it out. They brought out the demo, and the demo ended up being pretty much half the game because someone got in there and played around with it. So that's why they're not doing it. But the amount of stuff you can do on the PC version is insane. Insane. You can do so much stuff. Tweak the player faces, the hair. You know, you can have more banners, more stadiums. Every league you need to, you know, add. I mean, it's endless. It is endless. But then you look at the PS4, the Xbox One, especially the Xbox One. Unfortunately, you can't even put option files in there. Not Konami's fault, I will admit. That's just down to Microsoft not being able to allow you to stick in a USB and import. Don't know why you can't do that. This is 2017. It's not 1997. But I'm a PS4 boy anyway myself. So they really have to enhance the edit mode. I know they say that there's limited slots. I don't know how much I agree with that. I really don't. I mean, when you've got games coming out like Uncharted, 50 gigs worth of data, GTA, massive game. I mean, it's endless. Endless. There must be some way they can do it, whether it be downloading it from a server online, uploading kits, downloading teams. There's got to be something Konami can do to give us more slots for more players and more leagues, and we can do what we want. That's what PES has always been about, even back in the day when it was ISS, International Superstar Soccer. I can't even say International Superstar Soccer. Wasn't even club teams. In fact, the first time I played ISS, I said to my mate, I said, well, where's Man United? He said, they're not in it. I was like, well, that's ridiculous. But then again, I guess it was in the name. Superstar, International Superstar Soccer. So we've always been about editing players and teams. But Konami have to find a way for us to do it. Because I don't care about licenses that much. Let's be honest here. Let's pull out a fact out my arse. FIFA has how many leagues, right? They keep adding more. The Russian League, and then they've got the Saudi Arabian League, and the Indian, and the Chinese Super League. And I've never, ever touched those leagues. Why would I? Why would I want to play with a guy called Hing Dang Dong Dong? No idea who he is. No idea where he comes from. I just want to play with the Premier League, or the Bundesliga, La Liga, Serie A, maybe the French and the Dutch League. I don't care about the other ones. And I can guarantee you that 80% of the world are not that fast, apart from the odd person here and there. So FIFA can keep adding more and more and more licenses, but at the end of the day now, it's got to the point where they've got so many, it's mad. It's mad. When have you ever gone online and played someone who's picked a team from South Africa or the Indian League, if there even is one? You haven't. Everyone picks the same teams, especially on PES. Everyone picks Barcelona or Real Madrid. I mean, that's how it's kind of become. So me personally, I don't think licensing matters that much on PES. If you're worried about licensing, you're not going to touch Pro Evo. You're going to go straight to FIFA and you're going to play it. Now, if you're not worried about licensing and you know what needs to be done, download an option file if you're on PS4, download an option file or a patch, if you're on PC, and play the game. All Konami need to do is give us an in-depth edit mode. Very, very in-depth. And we will be very, very grateful. You know, at PES Universe, we spend hours and hours tweaking option files and doing what we can with what we have. We've got limited resources, but we do what we can. So that's all I ask Konami. Give us more of an option. And we'll be able to bash out some really, really solid content. But you know what? Let me know what you guys think. Do you really think, honestly, wholeheartedly, that licensing matters that much? Because look at the Champions League for PES. Apart from the trophies and the overlays and the music, what do you get? Same with the Europa League. You don't get much. So that's my little ranty rant discussion for today. I just wanted to put it out there. Sorry, I keep licking my lips. My mouth's dry. But, yeah, I'm looking forward to the beta. I'm going to play it. I'm going to play 1 versus 1. I'm going to play 3 versus 3. And I'm going to enjoy it. I hope so. But I'm mainly playing it for the gameplay. Not really worried about my opponents. Just want to get online, play it, and see what happens. Anyway, hope you guys do enjoy this video. I have hopefully got myself a new job. We'll wait and see. I've got a bit of a drug test to do. Fingers crossed that goes well. It should. And hopefully we will be pushing forward in a better direction for a career. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video. Subscribe for more. We've got lots of content to come, ladies and gentlemen. Trust me, Master League this year is going to be insane. But until next time, take care.